what's good? We back. It's RTTV.
Gang, gang, gang.
And if it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button. And welcome back to RTTV 2.0, where we react to everything.
Everything.
And we are here with another episode of Andor. On the last episode, the Empire came to the planet that BIX were at, and they were trying to check everybody's visas to see who was legal, who was a rebel, who wasn't, and one of the Imperial officers ran up on BIX and knew that she was illegal and also tried to do some things. But BIX didn't let him get away with it.
Fact,
he ends up catching a body, and Andor comes through and saves him and gets him on the planet. Meanwhile, Mom Mothma is conflicted because one of her friends who lent her money for the rebellion is like, I need my money back. I see you're having this wedding. I know you have my money. Luthen says, listen, he could compromise everything that we're doing. So I think they're gonna him, you know. And if you guys want the full reaction to this and much, much more, make sure you check out our Patreon link in the description down below. Patreon.com/RTTV_. Now, let's get into episode 4 of Andor, season 2, episode 4, Ever Been Gorman? Oh, Forrest Whitaker's in this episode.
My boy is back.
The restraint's nothing to be feared.
This is officially 1 year after the events of the first 3 episodes.
Oh, it's a time skip, you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
1 year later. They always start with that dong at the beginning. BBY3. That could have happened this year.
BIX. I wonder where they are. Okay, so BBY3 is probably the location that they're at now.
Nah, BBY3 is like it's like a time thing.
Baby.
It's like AC and BC, like how we use that.
After
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like one of those things. I don't even know what you'd call that, but
I'll find his body. His family will never know what happened. Oh, I forgot to ask his name. Might be a bit late now.
oh my gosh, fried his ass.
Everyone has their own Rebecca.
She has to be dreaming. This can't be real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so context, BBY is before the Battle of Yavin, which
Okay.
is where the Death Star was destroyed. And that's
Okay.
how they keep time and thing.
So 3 years because it said BBY3.
Yeah, 3 years before. Rematrade route. And this is the place that we wanted to get that
They wanted to get that the metal
I
from.
forgot what it was called. Calcite? Something like that.
Oh, is this dude? I didn't know they were on Gorman. Unless they moved. It has been a year.
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Because he's being watched. So if somebody walks in.
It's a tripwire, yeah.
Exactly.
So, okay. So this isn't his home. He's probably just there on business.
Oh, but nice with it.
It's like a future Mary Poppins.
Large of what? Counting spiders. Let's not forget your last foray into the provinces.
This is the Bureau of Standards field office in Gorman. It's hardly the provinces.
So yeah, they're trying to put their plan in motion if they're putting him in Gorham. He just doesn't know what the plan is.
To make a life with you, and you just walk away. A respectable career, a relationship, finally. All of it cast aside, thrown away, and for
Oh, so they're not
He's not
together
with her no
anymore.
more?
Yeah.
To take this job?
Maybe she was against him taking the job because she knows what's going on Gorham, or what they're trying to do on Gorham.
Too good for the rest of us. So, I have
Yeah, but why though? I don't know. This is
Uncle Harlow used to wear nothing but Gorman clothing.
Which makes me think that
unless he's being watched by rebels.
The arrogance.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, he's being watched by rebels because that's Luthen's people.
You must have seen them, how could you not?
And spiders to count.
Same time next to
I'm interested if he actually broke up with her or that's part of the plan.
I don't think he knows what's going on.
Ceva devine nașa.
Naș cum să mă dopelu?
Dilam cum schem.
Desel mu babi schrieb los mulage. Naš mik rapius matište.
You know what? You might be right, Evan.
Yeah, I think these are
Because-
people trying to.
Naș mă ții, va fi dobrat.
Because I feel like they're trying to get him. They're trying to get him, but he may know that he's being watched and he's being listening on, and he probably just said that so to convince the people like that he actually cares. Maybe this is part of the plan because he works for the Empire,
Yeah.
and the mom doesn't understand what's going on.
My husband wants a taste.
Is he strong enough?
Stop than you want.
One or two. Oh, this is lovely.
I don't know. It's either it is part of the plan that they broke up, or she really broke up with her because he decided to work on the Gorman.
Nah, he's undercover here, bro.
You've changed your mind. Really? Tonight's the night. Well, these are special. I'm not a tourist, you know.
And he still does talk to his mom once a week, kind of to their agreement from the last episode, the girl. So I'm like, I don't know.
You're right. You're not a tourist. Perhaps you wish to know more about where you live.
There
Yeah,
it is.
spider.
With information on the wrap-up. About what? There's a meeting. You should come. You have the address.
Yeah, they're trying to get them from the inside so they could take them out from the inside.
Yep.
You might be, yeah, you guys might be right about this. This is part of his promotion. The mom just doesn't know, and he has to keep that covered.
Shoes on this.
He was a threat. He was a soldier. Bix, you put on the uniform, you take your chances.
I should stop thinking about it.
Stuff like this. Boxed in. It's like you said, it's when we relax.
I can't stop seeing his face.
Oh, is she talking about the dude that she bodied the last episode?
Fades.
Or is it the doctor that she's so paranoid about from last season?
I'd be lying. You and I are here now because he's dead.
Yeah, I think that, they gotta be talking about that soldier from last episode.
It had to be done.
Unless,
seemed-
where's the third dude that was with them? It's been a year. The dude that escaped with them. They cut the wire. What, and the fortune cookie? Or the fortune spider?
What's the difference?
I don't know. But if I'm giving up everything,
Excuse me.
I want to win. We have to.
That's real.
That's why it is the best Star Wars show.
I feel like the stakes are always super high,
Yeah.
and they get more intense every episode.
Oh, this is Shelly right here. Let's see. Yep.
Where are you?
Safe room.
You were careful.
Yes, of course. Always.
I knew they had to still be working together.
Been invited to a meeting.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Evan.
Well, let's wait and see what happens.
Well, I thought you wanted brief podcast.
No. You'll want more than that.
Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah. That's how you. That's kind of alludes to what she said in I think the second episode about how like you have to do more.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from propaganda, you got to infiltrate them. You got to turn them against each other.
Which means risk your life a little bit more, then we'll tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meant to function. Let's get to work.
Thank you. I mean it.
What do you say, my ass
I'm
right
having
there?
the same problems. Can't keep up. We should talk it over. Not here. I'm in all day.
Yeah. I wonder why she's like set back by that. Shuddy made a face.
You're onto something.
It's the job, isn't it?
75 restricted Imperial weapons. You've had that 10 door must be found.
Mm.
You can have all the glory.
Has it ever crossed your mind that Partic has put me on access because I've seen
Yeah, that's real good.
Wow.
I don't actually just don't need you.
You've given me a lot to think about. My door is open.
Yo, nah, she be giving faces though. I'd be like, yo, this girl really crazy, man. She is not for play.
That doesn't look happy. Yeah, she's been transferred. Everything's pissing her off. I won't ask. But you, thank you. Come.
It's interesting.
Yeah, what's going on with this?
Yeah,
dude,
like
bro?
what's going on with these two?
That face was fishy.
Suspicious.
It's almost as if like she's opposed to what that guy said.
Nah, I feel like she just wants to be more privy to the information
Oh, that's being okay.
because she got transferred.
Remember, I disagree.
Well, then why ask for an extension? If I can't count on your support, what's the point? Any votes? You've been hiding from me. Why?
Sector boundaries, civil liberties, personal freedom, respect for local traditions. You've been voting with me on these issues for years.
It's a security mom. You're confusing criminality and politics here.
Mm.
Oh, okay. I think the propaganda is getting to the populace, so they don't want anything to do with Gorman.
They're saying Gorman are criminals, so that's why they should be able to rule the way they're ruling there. And she's trying to get them to vote against that.
I believe what I feel.
All doubts aside, there is one glaring certainty. If we do not stand together, we will be crushed.
I know how hard you work at this.
That's actually about what he said about the crime rate. Crime against who?
Gorman of all places.
I'm not sure. Linking anything to Gorman right now is a good
Yeah, everybody wants to stay away from Gorman. The propaganda must be working. Nice deal.
Hello, Lonnie.
Oh, oh, he works for Luthen. No wonder she was looking at him fishy.
Careful. 3 months. I didn't have anything. I don't have it. I'm trying.
He gave him a piece of the puzzle though.
Oh, and then they're coming at the council for it. Mm. Mm.
Damn.
Yeah.
They're violating Gorgon right now.
I feel him though.
That face was crazy.
Empire is messing with their
They're messing up their whole economy, bro.
Yeah,
My boy's like
they're messing with their whole economy, and then they're also trying to take
economy,
them out
way
on
of
the
life, everything.
inside.
Now we know the truth.
So they're really just trying to tank the economy for the resources on this planet.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Yeah.
So that's what. Okay.
And they're basically trying to make it look like it's a crime-ridden place, so that they can have martial law on their stuff and just
Exactly.
rip their
Because they
resources.
needed to build the Death Star.
Rogue One.
Cyril.
Damn,
He
bro.
about to cheat on his girl.
I do like the politics in the show.
Yeah, it's better than doing it.
Nah, it's definitely better than Doom. I loved season 1 of this show, bro. I said, remember I said it was the best Star Wars thing?
Yeah,
Star
you did
Wars
say
show,
that.
yeah.
What do you take away from this evening? The strength of feeling. Will you be writing a report?
They're trying to see where his mind is at.
And here's myself. What a refresh.
He said these rebels are
Imagine
scum.
how upset we would be to find out there's an Imperial military facility rising over the monument to
That's so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Gorman's shared for peace.
He's gonna feel bad for them. I don't
Bro,
think he's gonna fully go through this.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of it, he's gonna be conflicted.
Maybe we can do some good together.
And even the way he had people talk here was to incite more frustration. And that old guy's,
He's smart too.
yeah, he's smart because it almost seems like I know what you're up to, but that's why I know you could be effective right now.
Yeah.
I know what they're up to, and I also know you can help me.
Yeah.
He's pretty much pressuring him to be like, hey, do the right thing. You see what's going on here. I think he's gonna get easily persuaded. What were they looking at? Mama? Luthen? Yeah, it was Luthen.
I want you to try
I
to
dropped
forget
a Dark Maul anime.
this will be
I
key
seen
work.
that, yeah, on the announcement.
Need to turn our way.
Mm.
I need to know more before we get involved. It will be fine. You don't know that.
Yeah, because Bix want to be out walking in the park and stuff.
Yeah.
And I haven't said yes. Reach out to Clay.
And you don't want, and I can't even bring Bix with me.
Tell you to go.
Yeah,
Bix
will
is like, I
prob-
want to win.
Yeah, Bix will probably tell me to go, but then it's like I'm gonna be separated from you, and I could understand why that would be conflicting. Seeing all the things that Bix is going through, she's hallucinating. Oh no! Oh, there he is. Oh, he's on a completely different planet as him.
It works. Who taught you this?
He's been doing it for some time.
Why? Find him a place to sleep. You're here till I get what I need.
Damn, Saw Gerrera ain't playing.
Black man.
Yeah,
I mean, what the hell you think this is?
that makes sense.
Andor.
And they be questioning it like, yo, what you mean you didn't leave, bro? Nah, you leave when I say,
you're
bro.
gonna leave when I say.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn how to. You're gonna teach one of my people to make this device. Then we're gonna have no use of you.
And who taught you? You
Yeah.
didn't want to tell him that either.
I wonder who did teach him. Was it Andor? Spending what could be the last moments. You don't know what's gonna happen. He's gonna be gone for like another year or two.
As long as we win, Jerry. As long as we win.
He must beat the Empire.
I don't remember Bix being in Rogue One.
I like drugs.
Could be. Could be something that helps her with her hallucinations.
Maybe just helps her sleep.
Yeah.
That's why he was worried about her, bro.
Yeah, he don't want to leave her by herself.
Mm-hmm.
And
She's
yeah,
sleepwalking. She's still thinking about like all her past traumas. Like
Yeah, she still got issues.
she got a lot going on, bro.
Shout out to black men though. We don't play no games.
You know what's crazy? I feel like that's the one part that I'm kind of confused on. And like, what's that machine exactly? Like he spoke on this like rhodium or whatever that he needs to learn. But like, what? I don't know.
It seemed like it's some kind of fuel or like maybe it's something to use for like bombing. I don't know, but it seemed like very important to whatever they're doing. And not many people in the galaxy know how to mess around with it.
Because it reminds me of like,
like some kind. I think it's some kind of stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
well, yeah, I mean,
Cause it seems similar to the Calkite that we're looking for in Gorham. Like that's my thing. Like, is it like a substitute for that, or like a different version of that? Cause like I know like Calkite is like an energy source, like, and it's something that we need in like from Gorman or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know. It was interesting, man. But we got a lot of people playing a lot of different angles right now. Like this is one of those shows that, it's
It's one
yeah.
of those shows that's not like Dune.
Yeah,
Nah,
your
I like-
hate for Dune is unnecessary. Okay.
I like that they're
I mean, my fault. I didn't say it
yeah.
because I think Dune's a bootleg version of the show.
Okay.
I like that Shorty. What's her name? The Shorty that works for the Empire.
Mon Mothma?
No, he's talking about the blonde-haired chick.
Oh, you're talking about Daedra.
Daedra.
Yeah.
I like what she's doing and infiltrating the government, but I really think that that's not going to work in her favor. It could still work in her favor, right? Because she probably might have a contingency plan because she probably knows her husband is really soft, but he might get swayed. He might get swayed by this underground group that's trying to like stop the Empire from wilding out, because the Empire is clearly wilding out, and they're trying to shape this propaganda, and it's gotten. But what the Empire is doing is working because nobody wants to work with Mon Mothma on doing anything that has to do with Gorman. Nobody wants anything to do with Gorman. They don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
So now they have to. Luthen sees that, and they got to figure out. The rebels got to figure out how they can leverage Gorham to their favor. And I get why he said Andor, but also like I think that this is gonna be bad for Bix because while Bix is by herself, this might be her downfall.
Yeah. The reason why I really like this show, and even to your point about Daedra, the name is?
It's like Daedra or something like that?
Yeah, Daedra, I think it is. I think it's dope to see her, like, she's smart where, like, yes, the Empire's advantage is that against, like, looming threats and, like, rebellions, they have people on staff to really try to investigate, arrest people, and try to stop that. You know what I'm saying? That's the one of the biggest advantage and resources that the Empire have, right? Because a lot of these rebels, they have to do a lot of these things in secret. They can't be like Cassian and Bix. Although they think they're on a safe planet, he's still afraid to just walk around. Yeah, to be outside, like where the Empire doesn't have that. But Daedra, she's smart. Where like, okay, she knows that rebels have to go about their ways of like espionage, so she has one too. The only the downfall is that I do think homie, to your point, Jerry, is gonna eventually flip because he's gonna see that it's kind of messed up what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
he on Gorman and overall.
And he kind of alluded to that too when he was talking to his mom. He was talking about what's going on Gorman. I don't know if he said that just to keep his cover, but even if he did, I think that he believes what he's saying, what he said to his mom to an extent. And he actually saw it. He actually saw it in action for the first time when he went to that meeting. He actually saw what was going on, and he's like, "Yeah, maybe I might like submit to what these Gormans are trying to do in fixing their government, and what we're doing is wrong."
Yeah, it makes them think that their ideology was the wrong one at all time.
Yeah, and that just means that he's not built for it. If he gets swayed by them, he shouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He could be built before it and still fall victim.
But like he's always been soft and timid. You know what I'm saying? He's always wanted it, but like now that he's in the field, is he still gonna want it? We'll see, man. But dope episode of Andor. Thank you guys for watching. If you want the full reaction to this and much, much more, check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. I'm the Maniac, Wilkins_RT.
We're up to the RT.
What up, it's your boy DC.
It's your boy Wells.
And that settles it at
The Round Table.